Do you ever wonder why your turn signal clicks in your car or how relays work in general? It's like remarkably simple, but I think super cool. What a relay does is it separates the switch of the circuit from the power load of the circuit. So on a relay, you've got the 4 pins. 2 of them are for the switch circuit. 2 of them are for the actual accessory that you're powering. When you enable the switch, it energizes an electromagnet on the back side of the relay. When it does that, it attracts this little plate to make contact. And that's the click that you hear when a relay engages. That then allows the power through the main load-bearing circuit on the relay. So your switch is sending yes-go signals, and the actual power is maintained through a much beefier setup that's meant to handle it. When it's done, the spring on the back kind of pulls it to return to disconnect the circuit. To illustrate this, it's cool to see me hold it up to you, but it's even cooler to see me potentially get electrocuted. Gentle reminder, don't do what I do. I'm a creative director by day, big color and shapes guy, and I just like working on cars in the evening. I try to be safe, with emphasis on try, but this is a pretty low power battery, so I'm not concerned. So let's run power to here. In the words of Patrick, firmly grasp it. Okay, so we pay attention to that little door there. As soon as I energize the circuit, power's on. Disconnect power, it's off. Again, power on, power off. In a flasher relay, this is the sound you're getting. But it's actually through a little different and like a more astonishing electrical system. On a flasher relay, you have the same type of thin material that's completing the connection. Through old school flasher relays, you actually have a specific type of metal. When it's initially energized, it makes the connection. It heats up and warps itself away to disconnect. And when it disconnects, it cools off enough to come back and reconnect. So it's constantly kind of like, if you picture, I don't know how to describe it. You know the piece, like you have a piece of metal and it's like, it's essentially doing that at a really small scale, as this little metal, when it's energized, is going click, 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 click. And it just happens to be able to pop in and out as the heat goes back and forth on it. There's really nothing like mystical or crazy about it. It's actually kind of an ingenious, simple solution. Your switch can be whatever the switch needs to be. It doesn't have to bear any of the load. It can sit wherever it needs to be on your vehicle to trigger a remote event. Through the relay, the main power is going to whatever you need to energize, whether it's your fuel pump, your rear window defogger, accessory lights, whatever, and everything is kept safe and separate.
That was easy.